Hi, and welcome to my presentation on the Starbucks crisis that occurred in 2012. So Starbucks is a global brand that everyone who sees this symbol without even reading the words will be able to tell you it's from Starbucks. Being a global brand and having community management is key. That person can stop a crisis in its tracks and communicate with the millions of customers. However, in July 2012, the community manager for Starbucks Argentina thought they were simply apologizing to their customers for not having the branded cups or sleeves, but really ended up causing a crisis. Starbucks in Argentina ran out of the branded cups and sent out a message apologizing for having to use locally made products. This simple tweet to apologize for any inconvenience ended up causing havoc on Twitter. This was the tweet that was sent out the morning of the crisis. We apologize, as due to a temporary supply shortage, some shops are using national cups and sleeves. Salutations. Argentinians took this statement as a sign from Starbucks that they did not want to support local businesses and looked down upon using Argentinian products. Their customers did not take to this lightly. Immediately, people took to Twitter, and within minutes, the hashtag We Apologize was trending on Twitter. Outraged, We Apologize became a top trend as people were criticizing Starbucks. Some customers even started to question when Starbucks was going to start apologizing for hiring Spanish workers. This came at a horrific time for Starbucks, as they had expansion plans for Latin America and wanted to have over 300 stores by 2015. But now, Starbucks was starting to lose grip on the support in those countries due to this one simple tweet. So how was this handled? The initial tweet to apologize went out at 7:58 a.m., and the response to that apology for their first tweet was not posted until almost 5 p.m. that afternoon. What took them so long? With the moguls such as Starbucks, they should have responded right away, and it may have stopped the damage that was ensuing. This is what their apology statement said on Facebook. We apologize for the post this morning. We understand your comments and clarify that the intention was to tell you that we are using different to the usual vessels temporary in some stores. This is due to a breakdown of stock by an internal planning error. We are working to continue providing the best for our fans. We like to be transparent with our community and share each of our updates, whether permanent or temporary. Some of the comments, even this apology, were very negative, and Starbucks was not receiving the response that they wanted through this one apology. So what should they have done? Companies who are expanding into different countries should understand all regulations surrounding imports. Argentina was putting restrictions on imports to help boost local production. They would do this without warning. This could have contributed to the lack of cups, but knowing Argentina was trying to put regulations in place to help locals out, they should never have sent out a message apologizing for use of local products. Starbucks could have simply reworded the message, which would have avoided this blow-up. They could have simply stated, "We apologize. Due to the temporary shortage, some shops are using non-branded cups and sleeves. Salutations." This avoids Starbucks stating how they apologize for using locally made products, but they are just simply stating that they're not using the same branded material they are known for at the moment. So timeliness is key. They should have apologized for the initial tweet within an hour of the blow-up, instead of waiting a full day to apologize on Twitter and then another full hour to apologize on Facebook. This allowed the community almost a full 10 hours to start criticizing Starbucks and get the word out around the world what was happening. And finally, one suggestion I have that maybe would be outside of social media would be, if you're going to be in a different country, know those restrictions and know if they're putting restrictions on bringing in imports, because maybe you could look towards internally in that country to find local vendors for manufacturing, which would have stopped this crisis in its tracks. Thank you, and I hope you learn a little bit more about the crisis that took place in 2012 for Starbucks.